Okay, so first thing you need to do, you need to log into your account once you registered as a seller. So, like for me, just don't use any of my usual ones. You got log into your seller account and you press OK, log in. Okay, so there's two ways you're gonna do this, right? So we're gonna start with the calculator widget. Okay, you're gonna choose potatoes. Okay, you're gonna find potatoes. So I'm doing this on my tablet, so it's a little bit difficult. Um, if something here that you don't like, you must just tell me. Okay, so you select your product, which we know is potatoes, 10 kg, 110 per pallet, and price per pocket. You're going to go to Yugi, going to select your variety, which is Sifra. Select your weight count, 110. Your transport cost, whatever it is, to whichever market. So if it's to, say, East London market, it's £3. Put that in there. I'm not sure what your marketing costs are, so I normally put in 12%, and Hello Choice takes 5%. Okay, so now you started your lot plan. So we're going to start with first large, 110. You must use one large 110. Your preferred market price, so whatever your market agents are getting, you need to choose your market price that you want to use. Say your best market agent is getting, say for instance, 45. Then what you do, you need to then do your other ones. So you're doing larges and large medium. So we go to first grade large medium, which is 1Z. 110. Third market price 41. I'm just spitballing numbers here. Okay, add another one. So we're gonna go second grade large. Well, let's do mediums as well. First grade medium. Let's say 40 Rand. I'm just using random numbers here. Okay. Plus, let's go second grade large. Make sure you use the grade, the sizing. Also grade is 2, size is large, and then 110 is very important. Preferred market price, let's say second grade large is 38. Let's say now second grade large medium. Go down second grade. This will take you so quick when you get used to it. 38. Let's say 36. And let's add one more of mediums. You can add thirds as well. Your medium. So we go second grade medium. 110. Let's say it was 35. Okay, now we say submit that. So now you've captured your market prices. So this will basically show you what you ended up with. So it's telling you your preferred market price. It's showing you your marketing cost, what it's costing you without your marketing. So basically what you need to look at is your farm gate price, which is 36 Rand 90, and that's based on a 45 Rand market price. Okay, we add Hello Choice margin at that lower price, 36 Rand 60, which is 1 Rand 83. So we start listing at 38 Rand 43. Alright, so basically what you do then is then you can either upload or load it. I'll show you in the next part. And that the first bid will go above this. It won't actually sell for 38 Rand 43. The bidding will start and it will go slightly higher, 25 cents up. Okay, so if this is what you want and you're happy with this, then we go list on the bid or list on the bin. Okay, don't worry about the bin right now. We'll deal with that later. First, what we're going to do for the bidding, the bin thing we will do if we do an order for you, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so you see everything is here as you just make sure all your details are right. We're going to go reserve price. Please don't worry about asking price or farmer to farmer. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose first grade large, and it's going to pull the price that we pulled from the calculator, 38 Rand 43. You can then change this make it slightly higher if you want. Let's say you want to make it 38 Rand 50. Now this is very important, and listen to what I'm saying now. So pallets is very important. So I remember you said to me you understood this. So say you have 6 pallets of first grade large, okay? 6. You need to make sure there's at least one. So rather start with your bigger loads first. So you need to decide what groups of what you want to put in there. So if it says 2, means there's a group of 2 pallets or 3 pallets or 4 pallets. You need to decide how many groups of each you want. Remember, the pallets need to add up to 6. So we can say there's one of 3, there's one of 2, and I guess you see now you're still one short, so because it's telling you 5. So you just tap anywhere and see it's added up to 6. And you press upload, and you upload a photo, and you choose your photo like that. Done. This is why I recommend you do it on your cell phone if you can. Choose your photo and you add your item. So let's go to your um, whichever one we chose next. I think it was first grade large medium. It's going to pull it from the calculator again, so you don't want it there. Say you want it as 34 and 80 for instance, or you're happy to keep it where it was. Don't go too high, try and keep it where it was. Say you've got 5 pallets of that, so we're going to go 2 pallets of 2 and 1 pallet of 1, as long as it adds up to 5. Upload your photo. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, and then you just keep going for all those ones we did for the calculator price. And then you just do that. And it will then, and then what you do is, oh, I know one thing we didn't do. We didn't select the bidding schedule. So choose that morning at 9 o'clock, because that's our normal bidding time. So let's say we were listing for tomorrow at 9 o'clock, the 3rd. And just make sure everything else is there. And after that you press submit, and then it'll list. I'm not going to list it now because otherwise it will go live. So it's just, I've just refreshed, so it's wiped it clean. Okay. If we do an order, we can do something else, but for now that's how you list every day for the bidding auction. We'll do a bidding auction now. So what, I hope you're following me, Henry. I hope this is okay. So basically now, if we want to list on the bin for an order, we're going to go list bin lots. So you go list lot bin lots, so item number 3, and you select whichever one you want. So let's go potatoes. There are 7 kg. Remember, you're going to have to do this. If you change, there will be no. If you change size, grade, or if you change size or variety, you will need to do another listing. So choose which size pallet you take. So with 7 kgs is 154. Remember now, don't stress out. I'm just doing a plain bin listing now. This is where you set your price, and that's the price they pay. This is not an auction. Okay. We select Yugi. We select variety, Sifra. We select weight count. 154. Okay. Now we go start date. Select your date. Today is the 2nd, and your start time is. So if it was in the morning, it would be whatever. But right now it's 1:30. So we're gonna go 1. Try and give yourself some time. We're gonna go from about 1:20 to 2. And you can either set your duration for a couple of hours. So there's an hour, 4 hours, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, or you can say you can put it on for the rest of the day. It's clean up to you. So you choose the 2nd again, and you say you want it to close at 6 o'clock. I know it's clean up to you, Henry. Please don't stress about this. And if you need help, just phone me. Okay, so it's exactly the same as the last one. You're going to choose one. So I think your large mediums are normally packed in mediums and large mediums. And we choose one large medium, 154. And here you will have to stick in a price because we didn't put in a calculator. So you can just work it out normally. And we're looking at what, whatever it was. Look at your market price and then do your calculations. 45, and we get, say your price is 45 and you have 9 pallets available. That's what will be put up there. So we'll choose a photo of that one. And you'll see at the top there it says 62,370. Don't know why it's taking so long to add a photo. Okay, and then if you want to add another item of 7 kgs, then you just carry on like we did with the bidding, and then you press submit, and it will go live from the times you decided over here. Now remember, one thing that's quite important is when they buy and you put it on the bin, they can take out of those 9, they can take 5, they can take 4, they can take 3, they can take 2, they can take 1, and it'll tell you what's left and all the rest. Okay, so basically what's done there, after everything's over, you will obviously get everything via email and on the app, but if you are worried, you just go to your sales report and you just go to your bidding report and it'll tell you what you sold to who and all the rest. But let's not go there right now. Let's just deal with the bidding and the listing. That's all I want you to focus on right now. Once it's done, you must just let me know so I can then let the office know. I hope that's good, bud. I know it's a bit long and I'm sorry, but I promise you, once you've learned how to do this, it's so quick. It's just that I had to do a lot of explaining. Okay, have a good one, bro. Cheers.